games for the most part. For instance, this week they lost by 1 point, 45-44 to BCC. But the Titans are scrappy. They have a lot of talent. They lack a little bit in size, though, right, Billy?
Exactly. David Sierra, their big man, goes about 6'6", probably about 240 pounds. He's their only player of size who can really bang inside. They are, however, a very talented group. Wilbur Cooper is a player to watch. Very sound fundamentally, has all the skills necessary. Jason Baltimore, one of the county's leading scorers, has the ability to break loose and score 30 points on any given night. They are a very talented club, but they haven't gelled and they're lacking in chemistry.
Well, the same thing is true of Wheaton. The Wheaton Knights have been involved in some very close games as well. They are coming off a win over a very tough Sherwood team, 64-63 this week. Maybe they've found the answer now. They've got size, and they had until tonight a great shooter by the name of Brian Simpson.
Exactly. Coach Tommy Crow's team was just about coming together, but their leading scorer and outstanding shooter, Brian Simpson, had some problems at Mark Twain, did not adhere to the behavioral contract, and is suspended for 1 game. Hopefully Brian will be back next week.
We don't know what kind of an outcome that will have on this game. Simpson's good, though, so may have some outcome. He was second in the county, I think, in three-pointers. So we'll be back with the action in just a moment.
Scorer averaging 16 points a game for Wheaton, and he is not going to play. Difficult to know exactly why. It may be discipline, it may be academic, but Brian will not be in the lineup tonight. We don't know as yet who will be replacing him, but that could affect the outcome of the game. Billy, how do you think it'll be?
Well, it's certainly going to affect the strategy of Coach Tommy Crow's team. They put in a new offense just yesterday, a spread offense, and defensively it's certainly going to change things. They're going to come out and play a triangle and 2 defense with man-to-man pressure on Wilbur Cooper and Jason Baltimore to attempt to take them out of the offense and make the other 3 Einstein players beat them. So it'll be interesting to watch. Again, both of these teams have some exceptional athletes. They're very quick, they're very fast, they're strong, and a couple ball players on these clubs that jump out of the gymnasium.
Welcome to Einstein High School. Tonight it's the Wheaton Knights versus the Einstein Titans. Now for the starting lineups. First for the Knights. Number 14, Eric Boone. Number 24, Fred Walker. Number 42, Brian Muir. Number 52, Owen Williams. And number 44, Don Deaton. The Knights are coached by Mr. Tom Kroll and the rest of the Knights.
Well, as you can see, the Knights do have some good size, but the shoulders of Brian Muir are going to have a load tonight without Brian Simpson.
The Titans of Einstein.
Walker is in for Simpson. Here come the Titans.
Number 13, Neville Ford.
Neville Ford will play the point guard position for Einstein.
Number 21, Lavelle Merritt.
Outstanding rebounder and passer, very unselfish.
Number 22, Jason Baltimore.
He's the scorer, the jump shooter.
Number 40, Will Cooper.
And Will Cooper, very talented and versatile player.
And number 41, David Sierra.
That's Big Dave Sierra.
The Titans are coached by Mr. Crawford Clark and the rest of the Titans.
The player introductions have been complete. I want to remind you that the record of Einstein is 4-5. The record of Wheaton is 3-6. Neither team has won in Division II play. And now our national anthem. national anthem, and we're about to begin play in our second game of our doubleheader of our game of the week. The Wheaton Knights have been plagued with some inconsistent scoring, according to their coach, Tom Crowell. They lost to Whitman by 3 in the last couple of minutes, lost close to BCC relatively. They were 8 from 20 from the foul line in that game, Billy. They lost 2 other games by 1 point. So, you know, a few shots here or there, and the Wheaton Knights would be among one of the better teams in the county.
You're exactly right, Kelly. This team has been close in virtually every ball game that they've lost. And again, the team was just about ready to gel. And hence the loss of Brian Simpson. And we'll see probably right off the bat how that will affect the Wheaton Knights.
And as Coach Crowell of Wheaton says, we can compete, but we can't seem to score. Einstein, on the other hand, has also had some problems in close games. They've got to be able to rebound tonight, according to Coach Crawford Clark, to be able to handle Wheaton. Ball off the jump goes out of bounds.
That was Brian Muir controlling the tip, and he is certainly a physical presence and a player to watch. Watch him, he's very exciting, extremely strong, very fast, and can jump out of the gymnasium.
Baltimore with it now for the Titans.
That's Wilbur Cooper on the behind-the-back pass. He's a guy who can do it all.
Neville Ford to Merritt. Merritt's shot is no good and is taken off by Wheaton.
That's Deaton. Nice hesitation move.
Foul on Einstein.
That was Muir on the rebound, and again, this guy can put his head up around the rim level.
Deaton made a nice move inside to set that up. It is not a shooting foul, however. Eric Boone throws it in. Here's Muir.
Off-balance jumper.
What a nice tip in.
Yes, nice foul by Deaton.
Don Deaton there. The Titans are back with it quickly. They want to run with the ball if they can against the larger Wheaton team. Merritt out front. Over to Baltimore.
He likes to take that jumper.
There it is. In and out. Muir on the boards, already showing himself to be a force here. Wheaton has it out front now.
Okay, they're running a spread offense.
This is Fred Walker in for Simpson, who's not playing. Deaton being doubled, but gets the ball off.
Again, this is a new offense that was just put in for the Wheaton Knights.
And Olin Williams took it too far baseline to be able to do anything with it, but they got it back out front again. Deaton over to Boone, back outside again. They're showing good patience here, which is what they should do.
Solid man-to-man defense by the Titans.
Deaton looks to penetrate. Afraid to go up with it, though. Comes back out with it in a nice play. And once again, Boone has it out front. They're showing good poise here.
There's no shot clock in men's basketball, so they could pass the ball around for quite some time.
There was a blocking foul on the Titans. That's their second foul very quickly.
That's on Wilbur Cooper. As Deaton was moving down the lane.
The Titans also showed good patience defensively up to that point as Wheaton moved the ball outside. Here's Muir looking to move inside. Back out with the jumper, no good, and Einstein.
Big David Sierra controlling the rebound. We've seen him before, Kelly. He's the outstanding tight end.
That's right.
That's Cooper from three-point range.
No good, however, but a nice rebound by Neville Ford, who's one of the county's leaders in assists, by the way. Lavelle Merritt out front. Nearly intercepted by Deaton. Foul is called against Wheaton. Number 52, Olin Williams.
Baltimore is a very difficult player to defend. He handles the ball very well, can go right or left, can drive, can pass, and can stick the jumper.
The possession call. Baltimore is throwing it in. Merritt over to Ford, and they set things up. Man-to-man against them. Well, Muir is guarding the middle there.
In and out. Cooper.
And Wheaton's on the break. This is what we were told Einstein would do a lot of, but
Nice turnaround jumper by Wheaton. In traffic.
looks good for Wheaton. 4-0 now. Einstein yet to get untracked.
David Sierra on the right-hand side.
Haven't been able to hit their shots yet.
Steal. Good defense by the Knights.
Williams on that steal. Deaton with it in the corner.
Spread offense. They're trying to spread the floor.
Wheaton has showed good ball movement so far offensively. That's the second foul called on Will Cooper. Early in the game, has 2 fouls on him. It's only 4:32
And that was good defense, Kelly.
left in the first quarter, and he's already got 2 fouls.
Good lateral movement by Cooper to the baseline. Very little contact.
Boone, a beautiful pass inside to Deaton, but he misses the shot. Sierra gets the rebound. Off to Einstein. Once again, a
Look
missed
at
shot.
Cooper get up over the crowd.
Deaton called for the foul.
Exceptional athletic ability by Wilbur Cooper. That time he took the jumper, went inside, and just elevated over everybody in red.
Second foul against Wheaton, but it will be for possession.
Nice pass to Baltimore.
Ford inside to Baltimore, and Einstein finally gets on the board.
Excellent pass by Neville Ford, the 5'10", 165-pound senior point guard for the Titans.
Wheaton up by 2, 4-2. Wheaton throws the ball out of bounds. They early in this game have played with good poise. The last couple of times down the court, however, lost it a little bit, and the Titans come back. Titans were expected to run a little more than they have. They have the smaller team and a quick team.
Okay, Wheaton's back in a 2-3 zone defense now, which is different than that triangle and 2.
Again, good defense by Wheaton. Boone comes up with it, takes the drive.
Blocked by Ford.
Nice defense by Ford. Now Einstein tries to break.
Nice pass off the hands of Sierra.
Wheaton obviously coached to get back quickly. Stolen by Einstein.
They'll Merritt all the way.
Merritt showing good speed there as he gets around Boone to the hoop. And then we got a tie ball game, folks. 4-4. You can see just in the early stages here that both these teams have talent and that their records are not indicators of how good they are.
Good defensive position that time.
Well, interestingly,
by Merritt.
One official called a charge, one back at midcourt. The other official under the basket called a foul against Einstein. The one under the basket.
And the foul was called, believe it or not, on David Sierra. And he didn't appear to be involved in the contact.
So Wheaton gets the ball. Moving on the perimeter against the man-to-man.
Great offense by the Wheaton Knights. Man-to-man defense by the Titans.
Fred Walker. So Wheaton obviously trying to slow things down. And in talking with Coach Tom Crowell, he wants to keep Einstein from controlling the tempo of this game.
Exactly. Einstein would like to get in a fast-paced transition ball game. Wheaton, on the other hand, does not.
The steal, however, by Einstein. Number 13, Neville Ford.
Good defense by the Titans. They're very, very active in that man-to-man.
And Einstein goes up by 2, 6-4. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
The difficulty that Wheaton's going to have, Kelly, is the fact that this offense is brand new. And it's very, very difficult to install an offense and practice it one day and come out and execute in game conditions.
Ford pushes it up court.
Great pass.
Great block, but they've called the foul on Williams. I've noticed Wheaton at the other end, Billy, getting trapped down in that baseline area. And I think you're right. They're having trouble adjusting to the new offense.
Exactly. That was Neville Ford that time on another transition. Exceptional pass to his veteran teammate, Lavelle Merritt, who was fouled.
Merritt makes the free throw. You can see why Ford is among the county leaders in assists. The way he plays defense and gets the ball up court.
This Einstein club is a veteran team. 4 of these guys started, with the exception of Wilbur Cooper. All 4 of these guys on Einstein started last year for the Titan team that played for the County 4A championship against Kennedy.
Einstein moves out to a 4-point lead. Deaton misses the shot, and Einstein's on the board. Ford pushes it up again. Pass to Cooper. Wasn't quite ready for it, but he recovered.
Good ball movement, and they found Baltimore.
And he can hit.
That's that unselfish play that time. They made a couple of good passes, didn't rush the shot.
Baltimore is a 41% field goal shooter.
And he's a better shooter than that, Kelly.
Wrestling for the ball as Einstein played good defense, tying Boone up.
Baltimore's a better shooter than the stats indicates. When he takes good shots, he'll make 60%, but often he does not take shots in his rhythm. Will take off-balance shots in traffic.
He's got a 13-point average. Wheaton now trying to move the ball against the Titans. Deaton moving inside.
Nice move
jumper.
down
nice
the lane.
jumper.
Soft touch.
Shows
Don Deaton.
He shows a good quick step there. First step, Billy.
I was talking to coach, assistant coach Chucky Johnson, and Deaton has really come on for the Knights.
Good inside move by Baltimore, but nice defense by Boone. Here's Ford from outside, and he sinks a three-pointer.
Good-looking play by Neville Ford.
Boy, those three-pointers hurt. All of a sudden, Einstein's out in front by 7.
It's Einstein 13, Deaton 6, as he scored all 6 points for the Knights.
Muir has not been a factor offensively. Deaton goes up again, misses, but a foul by Williams.
Okay, nice follow. Good move again, Kelly, as you mentioned. That first step is explosive.
It looks like he can beat his man, and he ought to just keep doing it until that guy picks him up.
That's Cooper.
Back in a man-to-man now, Wheaton is. Trying to get into Sierra, they do, but Muir is there, along with Deaton. Here's Baltimore trying to make a go of it, but Deaton plays good defense. Steal.
Yes, sir.
But the buzzer goes.
Good defense by Freddie Walker that time.
But didn't have time to make the transition work. And that's the end of the first quarter of play, as the Einstein Titans 13, Wheaton Knights 8. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, Brian. Dumps. Listen, you want to get high? I got some great stuff. No thanks, Mike. That dump's bad news.
52. In that first quarter, Wheaton was 4 of 9 for 46% shooting. Einstein a bit better, and they have the lead too, 50%. Billy, why don't you run us down on the scoring for Einstein?
For Einstein, they're spreading the ball around. Baltimore has 4, Ford has 5, and Merritt has 4. And generally what we see from the Titans is balanced scoring. They have any of the 5 starters can put the ball on the floor and in the basket. And that time, Wilbur Cooper was called for traveling.
And Wheaton will get a chance to close the gap here. No substitutions during that break. They're going with their same starting 5s. Deaton has it here. He's been able to beat number 21, Lavelle Merritt of Einstein. Scramble for the ball.
Great hustle
comes up
by
with
Walker.
it. Williams looks to move inside. Nice inside move.
Very nice. Strong move to the basket.
Wheaton needs a bit more of that. They've been tentative offensively.
Owen Williams, the 6'2 senior forward. Back door by Baltimore.
Moves inside.
Great follow by... Oh, they called an offensive
foul on Einstein,
Cooper.
which negates that nice tip-in by Cooper.
Exceptional leaping ability by Cooper.
No basket.
Didn't appear to make contact with anyone, Kelly. That's his 3rd foul. So Coach Crawford Clark is going to have to look for some reserve help to get Cooper out of the game.
And Williams will go to the free throw line. He's a good free throw shooter, 73% from the line. Wheaton needs to balance out his scoring, get more aggressive inside.
Kama Spencer is in the game replacing Cooper.
Williams misses his shot. Deaton, beautiful fake around Baltimore, misses his shot. However, Muir gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Deaton gets the rebound, goes up and in. Deaton playing tough under the board. Here's Sierra moving inside. He's fouled underneath. Oh, he's called for a walk as a nice recovery by Muir on defense for Wheaton.
It's a good up fake by David Sierra, but he slid both feet.
Well, that was because Muir came back on defense to upset that drive.
He's quite intimidating.
Neville Ford giving Boone trouble out front. Here's Deaton, who's been the star of the Wheaton team up to this point as far as scoring goes.
Nice look inside. Good defense by DeCama Spencer.
Boone unable to convert there, and Einstein comes back, and Wheaton has to get back quick as Neville Ford's on the roll.
Nice drive.
He's been the best player on the floor so far for the Titans.
Excellent body control as he went down the lane, laid it up softly.
15 to 12. Einstein over Wheaton. Good game going here. Muir drives the hoop.
Strong move to the basket.
Nobody stops him on that move.
He's a powerhouse. He goes about 6'7".
15 to 14 now. Einstein has the ball. Wheaton now in a close man-to-man. Muir, nice defense. As
Very good defense.
Pass attempt is made to go into Sierra, no good. Poor shot by Baltimore.
Thomas Spencer, the excellent offensive rebound. Here comes Baltimore again. Soft touch.
He gets that one. Spencer is into the ball game now for Einstein. One of the things Einstein's coach Crawford said is that the Titans sometimes show impatience, and Baltimore did on that first shot, but they got the follow. Wheaton trying to move against that man-to-man pressure.
Baltimore could be an exceptional player if he plays under control and, as most coaches say, within himself. Doesn't have to take the long, wild shots.
Wheaton has been cold. They've been getting rebounds, however. Foul is called against Neville. Oh, he's calling it a jump.
Block.
Calling it a block.
Exceptional defensive play by Neville Ford, the very, very active point guard for the Einstein Titans.
Wheaton, however, will retain possession. 17-14, Einstein up. Nice pass inside to Deaton, and he sinks it and is fouled.
And that time, Big Brian Muir came over and set a pick for Deaton, bring him up under the basket for a potential three-point play, and I'm very, very impressed by Don Deaton.
So far, Lavelle Merritt has not been able to stay with Deaton, Billy.
You better believe it. Deaton has 10 points and is carrying this Wheaton offense.
And we hadn't heard much said about Deaton, but he's showing some stuff tonight. Misses that free throw, however. Foul is called against Wheaton. Number 24 for Wheaton.
That's Freddie Walker going over the back.
So even though star player Brian Simpson is not in for Wheaton, Wheaton is playing well and keeping this game close, 17 to 16. Deaton so far is making up the difference.
Neville Merritt with the ball.
Good pressure by Wheaton. Well, you know, we were told that Einstein would probably be the quicker team, but I'll say this: an offensive foul call against the Titans. Wheaton has shown some quickness.
Wheaton has athletes. I mean, these guys are fast, they're strong, and they're very, very quick. And there is no quickness factor. Both of these teams are quick and can run.
Wheaton has now been able to slow the tempo down a little bit. That's in their favor.
That's Deaton.
Deaton pops again. 12 points for him now.
That's a two-pointer as he was just inside the three-point stripe.
Now Baltimore
right back.
That's what Coach Crawford meant as a foul is called about shot selection. He says that the Titans get impatient and sometimes take bad shots, and that's why they don't win enough.
Exactly. That time, the ball was just across half court, and Baltimore took the shot well outside the three-point stripe.
And the big man, Muir, is out for Wheaton. And Jason Grant, 6'3" senior, is in.
Yeah. And watch Jason Grant. He's another one of those exceptional athletes. He's very quick with outstanding jumping ability.
Free throw is missed, and he showed that jumping ability right there as he got that rebound.
He's one of those guys who also elevates very quickly, gets off the floor, and can really get up.
Wheaton has showed good poise in their ball movement offensively. There's Grant. Moves inside. Loses possession, however.
Thomas Spencer.
Spencer tries to be fancy and loses the ball. Foul on the Titans. As Boone tried to fast break for Wheaton.
It fouls on Lavelle Merritt. Called a blocking foul, trying to make the steal.
And we're still... Einstein, feeling that they're losing control a little bit, has called a timeout. And with the score, 18 for Wheaton, 17.
Turn us on and discover a world of knowledge on MCPS TV. Journey through different lands, experience cultures abroad, and right here in Montgomery County. We're cable channel 52, MCPS TV.
All right, we're back from that timeout. Once again, our score, Wheaton 18, the Titans 17. So Wheaton has come back from a 7-point imbalance to take the lead. So the momentum has changed a bit, and one of the factors is rebounding. Wheaton has 10 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, to Einstein's 8 rebounds, and only 3 of those are offensive. And one of the things that Crawford Clark of Einstein said was that the Titans had to rebound and transition well in order to stop this Wheaton team. This is Eric Boone missing the free throw, and Wheaton has not been good from the free throw line tonight so far.
And foul is called that time on Freddie Walker going over the back. And both teams are in the penalty, Kelly.
Sierra will go to the line.
Both clubs shooting nearly 50% from the floor. Wheaton 9 of 19 and Einstein 6 of 13.
But Einstein has been a little cold in the last couple of minutes. Sierra hopes to change that here. As he misses the free throw, though. He's not a particularly good free throw shooter, 50%. Wheaton retains possession under pressure. And Boone brings it up. Here's Grant looking to go inside. He does, but a block and a hard fall to the floor. Einstein on the break. Baltimore tries to shoot, but is fouled by Walker.
That was Lavelle Merritt on the other end with the outstanding defensive play.
And he hit the floor hard, got up slow. Mirror is back into the ball game now, and Jason Grant comes out. Mirror is that big, strong, 6'7", 240, 250-pound center. Wheaton coach Tom Crowell would like to see him be a little more aggressive, however.
Good look at Jason Baltimore, one of the leading scorers in Montgomery County basketball last year.
And a superior free throw shooter.
Not shooting the ball as well this year, Kelly, as he did last year.
Well, 83% is just fine in most coaches' book.
Well, from the floor is what I mean. He's
Yeah.
shooting about 40% from the floor. Last year, he was one of the outstanding, if not the best, three-point shooter in the county.
Misses his second shot, and Wheaton gets the rebound. Grant on the rebound. Deaton.
Nice-looking jumper.
That's 14 points for Deaton.
He squares up and gets off the floor in his outstanding form. Good defense.
And a steal by Williams. And he makes the drive easily, showing good speed. And Einstein suddenly is down by 4. They've lost momentum. And Tom Crowell, coach
Off balance
of Wheaton, is happy to see what's happening. But Einstein moves back to within 2.
That was Jason Baltimore.
Einstein was ahead at one point by 7 points, but Wheaton took over the game and is up by 2 here.
That's Deaton with the ball.
Gets it into Muir. Nice post up.
Very nice. Nice strong move in the paint.
got himself a great high percentage shot there by setting up well. 24-20 now, Wheaton over Einstein. Looked like a walk there, but no call.
David Sierra
misses the easy layup. Ball goes out of bounds to Wheaton. Einstein is having trouble putting that ball in the hoop.
It looks like the loss of their leading scorer, Kelly, has taken a positive effect on this Wheaton club.
They're certainly playing good team ball. And a role player by the name of Deaton has come through with 14 points in this first half. Here he has the ball right now. He's been able to beat Lavelle Merritt almost at will. Takes him again inside, gets
nice
up.
Move in the paint.
And he puts it in. Merritt's got to be talking to himself. 16 points.
Deaton shooting the lights out of it.
His percentage must be 90.
Backdoor move by Jason Baltimore. Outstanding pass.
There's
by Neville Ford.
There's some flash from the Titans. 26-22, a 4-point difference with 1:30 to go in the half.
That's that teamwork.
Grant tries to go inside with it. Miscommunication there between Williams and Grant. Good idea, but they just weren't set for it. Einstein can come within 2 here with 1:20 to go in the half. Einstein has been unable to really get their break going most of this half. Grant on Merritt.
Good
inside
pass
to Sierra.
Wilbert Cooper. And Sierra takes it right at Muir.
And Muir,
smart play.
Muir does not get up in the air to avoid the foul and doesn't stop Sierra. So Einstein is within 2. Boom, nice ball moving outside. Grant to Williams, overshoots the basket, but Deaton gets the rebound and saves the ball for Wheaton. Muir looking to move inside, short jumper, sinks. Wheaton's shooting percentage has really picked up this second quarter.
Hey, good looking touch by the big fella.
And the Knights are up by 4. 30 seconds left in the half here. Einstein wants to be sure here, showing some patience. Into Merritt. And he sinks it.
That's another good-looking entry pass by Wilbert Cooper. His presence on the floor really helps the Einstein club.
Good shot selection there, too.
Those last 2 passes made inside by Cooper.
10 seconds now. Boone drives it, misses the shot, however.
That's Grant on the rebound, and he's fouled. If it's on Cooper, it's his 4th. Number 22 fouls on Baltimore.
5 seconds left in the half. Boone, who injured his leg, comes out of the ball game, and a little guy by the name of Leroy Snowden, at 5'6" senior, is in at point guard. Grant, not exactly a good free throw shooter, 28%. Got his own rebound, but was fouled by Ford.
Yeah, that's a reaching foul by Neville Ford. And that time, no one screened out the free throw shooter. Cardinal sin.
3 seconds.
You block out everybody on free throws, and somebody should be designated to block out the free throw shooter. And that time, it did not happen.
Grant could put Wheaton up by 4 to go in at the half. He makes his first one, and he'll get one more. 3-point difference now.
Wheaton's 1 for 5 from the free throw line, Kelly. That's an anemic 20%. Einstein has 3 for 6. A little better at 50%.
He misses the second. 2 seconds. Baltimore shoots it. No good. And we have the first half wrapped up here in an interesting ball game, a close ball game as we thought it would be. But the Wheaton Knights are ahead of the Einstein Titans, 29-26. And we'll be back.
MCPS TV is Montgomery County.
4 games that they lost, which could have gone the other way, and they went up to Pittsburgh and played in Pittsburgh against the top teams there and lost. So they really could be, with just a move here or there, have a whole different record.
Tommy Kroll's club is going to be a team to watch down the stretch. They played a very tough schedule, BCC, Whitman, the Pittsburgh trip. All of the losses have been very, very close. As we can see, they have some exceptional athletes. Deaton, without question, is a player. Simpson, who we don't have a chance to see, is an outstanding shooter. And Big Miller in the middle is a force to reckon with. They have the players, they just need to gel.
And as we can see here with our statistics, Wheaton is shooting very well from the field, 60%. Einstein isn't doing all that bad either, 53%. And as a result, however, Wheaton has got the lead by 3 points. They came back from a 7-point deficit. Einstein's the only team that has a 3-point play. We've seen a lot of patient play on the part of Wheaton, and you can see that they control the rebounding. And of course, Billy Einstein knew that would be a problem.
Wheaton is bigger and stronger than Einstein and takes care of the ball offensively. Einstein, on the other hand, would prefer to play again an up-tempo game. Jason Baltimore is leading the scoring with 11.
Wheaton has also played some good defense, keeping Einstein from playing that transition game they like to play. They've gotten it a few times, and they've done well with it, but Wheaton has been able to stop them just enough.
Right. Einstein depends a lot on their transition game, the steals and the rebounds, but they've been unable to rebound or out-rebound the Wheaton Knights. Brian Moore, David Deaton, Grant, and Williams have really pounded the boards and prevented that transition game from happening.
And Deaton is the leading scorer in the game after the first half of play. We had not been told much about Don Deaton, but he's done just fine here, as he has 16 points after the first half, and he normally shoots about 37% from the floor. Well, he is really hot in this game, and they have needed it in the absence of Simpson. Muir has 6 points. I'm sure that Coach Crowell would like to see a little more production out of him offensively. Williams has 6 for Wheaton. Baltimore has 11 for Einstein as we resume play in the second half. Ford has 7, Merritt has 6, Sierra 2, and both teams are shooting about, well, Wheaton has 60% from the floor, Einstein 53.
Backdoor cut to Wilbert Cooper, outstanding pass by Jason Baltimore.
And Einstein starts quickly and moves to within 1 point, 29-28 Wheaton.
Cooper was in foul trouble at 3 in the first half and did not score as his playing time was limited.
It looks like Einstein may try they did try a trap on Boone out front in the first possession there.
Einstein has changed
There they go. They're trapping out front.
It's a zone defense that's probably designed to prevent Don Deaton from taking a player one-on-one.
Einstein tried to get a little too much out of that break. Overthrew the ball.
Not a good pass by Neville Ford that time. Looking for Wilbert Cooper, streaking down the floor, but he was not open.
Same starters for both teams. Begin the second half here. Here's the man who's got a different man on him now because of his...
Great looking shot.
Is he hot or what?
Yes, sir. That time he was covered closely by Neville Ford, but just elevated over him. Stuck the 16-footer from the baseline. Hit nothing but nets, Kelly.
Don Deaton has quite a game going with 13 points.
Nice drive. Neville Ford, body control.
Who has been the controlling factor in Einstein's offense in this game so far. He doesn't have the most points, but he's been controlling the ball and keeping Einstein from becoming wild. Tie it up.
That time, Eric Boone penetrated the lane, had the 5-footer, but elected to give the ball up to a teammate.
And Wheaton calls a timeout as Coach Tom Crowell is checking with the officials about something.
Good ball game, Kelly.
31-30. We said it probably would be close. We noted that the records of these two teams, although not particularly good, didn't indicate the talent. And it's been a good ball game, well played.
Exactly. Two talented clubs who have had a very rough road, tough schedule so far.
It'll be interesting to see as this quarter progresses how Einstein the Einstein defense adjusts to the change, I'm sure it's unexpected that they didn't expect this kind of production out of Wheaton.
Right. They do not like to play zone. Their players are used to playing man-to-man, pressing all over the floor, and getting into a transition game.
6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. It's our game of the week, the second game of a doubleheader. We occasionally will have doubleheaders for you. Wheaton gets the ball in.
It's like a 2-3 zone, Kelly.
Trying to stop that shooting of Wheaton.
Good ball movement.
Wheaton's moving the ball well, but the zone works in this case.
Still by Wilbert Cooper. Great pass to Baltimore. He misses the little jumper.
They're obviously trying to get that transition game going, that fast break going with the zone. Still in the zone.
A lot of times playing a zone defense, if you're a man-to-man club, will affect your ability on offense to be effective.
Wheaton is having some trouble adjusting to this. Good inside pass, though.
Good block by David Sierra.
And so far, the zone is having an impact. A 1-point lead for Wheaton. Neville Ford back
David
out.
Sierra.
And Muir slipped and fell and lost his coverage, and the Titans took advantage of it.
Another good look inside by Wilbert Cooper. Very unselfish player, outstanding passer.
And Einstein has taken the lead now, 32-31.
The Einstein club plays much better with Cooper in the game. There's a foul on Jason Baltimore.
Baltimore not happy with that call, nor is coach Crawford Clark of Einstein. It's a possession foul.
I think it's safe to say that Jason Baltimore didn't quite agree with that call.
Einstein has been, came out of the chute hot here.
Nice pass.
Oh, Muir misses the easy layup.
Goes
He gets,
up
gets the recovery, though, and does a great job making up for that mistake, and makes it a 1-point game.
I think Muir thought he was higher up in the air than that. Baltimore from downtown won't go.
Hasn't been real hot.
Freddie Walker.
Einstein is 3 of 5.
Very nice. Very nice.
In this half.
Freddie Walker's a 6'1" junior guard.
Freddie Walker puts Wheaton up by 3. They take the lead again.
That's Cooper. Looking inside to Baltimore, had his hands on it.
Muir stole it. And he holds the ball up, gets control, and Wheaton shows good poise. Here's Boone with it again. Over to Deaton, who's not taken a shot yet this half. He was the hot man in the first quarter. Well, he's taken 1 shot, made 1 basket. That's right. Has 18 points. 3:51 left in the third quarter. Boone out front with it. Einstein still in the zone. Nice pass inside by Deaton to Muir, and a foul is called.
He was held by David Sierra. And that's a good foul. You know, if he gets that one off untouched, he crams it. Now they have to take the ball out of bounds so they don't get the score. Good defense.
Nice D there. Not a good shot selection by Walker. But Muir is up with the rebound and puts it in.
Good touch by Muir in the paint.
And Wheaton is up by 5, 37-32. I believe it's their biggest lead.
Oh, nice pass.
A little overthrown, however, and he steps on the line. Number 40, Will Cooper, steps on the line. And Einstein, Coach Crawford Clark, unhappy with the kind of a wild play of Einstein at the moment. And Wheaton holds a 5-point lead. Wheaton 37, Einstein 32, and we'll be back.
Willie boy, I'm glad we're doing this thing together. Yeah, that's because we share the same feelings about space technology. That's right. It's led to benefits for all of us, too. Like this little gizmo. It's a medical system that's implanted. That means it releases medication automatically. Are you listening? And they believe it'll be the way to treat diseases like diabetes in the years ahead.
And it came from space research.
One of the down-to-earth benefits for everyone.
Willie, me, and you.
Space technology.
This is what's in it for you.
We're back with 3:25 left in the third quarter of our game of the week on Montgomery Cable Channel 52, MCPS TV. I'm Kelly Burke and Billy Gordon here. And we're showing you a great game. It's been close all the way, but Wheaton is up by 5, 37-32 over Einstein, as both these teams who have mediocre records try to prove that they're better than their records, and they are.
Nice shot to the basket.
And that time, Muir posted up high, which freed that lower post area, and Boone took advantage of it. And they move up now by 7. Wheaton steals. Stolen back, but over and back. But that is kind of a little strange there, because he didn't. Well, the Einstein coach is contending that Wheaton touched the ball and that it wasn't over and back, but the call will stand and Wheaton gains possession.
There's Coach Tommy Kroll on the sideline with assistant coach Chucky Johnson. And they certainly do look calm and confident as the Wheaton Knights are playing an exceptional game.
And here is Muir. He misses the shot, but gets the rebound, goes up, and there's a
good block,
clean block called there. Merritt. And possession goes to Einstein. Muir is not happy with that call.
That's a good effort by Muir. Good effort.
Merritt has blocked 2 shots today, but he can't seem to keep up with Deaton. Here's Ford with the ball out front. Tried to go back door.
Another steal.
Stole the ball back, though, and Baltimore picks it up the basket.
The Titans were very fortunate that time, Kelly, to come away with the score.
39-34, Wheaton. Deaton has the shot now. Deaton from Wheaton, who has put up 18 points, has been silenced the last few minutes, however. Baltimore's on him there. The zone has worked against him so far.
Yeah, Einstein's come out of it now, and they're back into their man-to-man, and that's an outstanding play by Jason Baltimore. As it looks like the Titans have cranked it up a notch defensively.
But they're still behind by 5 points here, as they haven't been able to really crack the Wheaton defense. And Wheaton has controlled the boards, and that's a big factor in this game. Blocked by Grant on that feed in. They tried to get it in Sierra.
And Deaton has only scored 2 points here in the second half.
He's only had 1 shot.
He's 1 for 1, but defensively they're doing an excellent job on him.
Yeah, the zone is working. Ford tries to penetrate, gets off to Baltimore.
Good block by Deaton.
Deaton defensively showing something there. Cooper ties up.
Outstanding defensive play by Don Deaton, blocking the jump shot by Jason Baltimore. So this guy can play on both ends, Kelly.
Yes. Wheaton has played very good defense.
There's Deaton coming off the pick.
Boone tries to penetrate. Ball is thrown away, however, as Grant and Williams got confused down low. Muir is out of the ball game now, and Grant is in for him.
His Deaton-Baltimore matchup is a good one. Keep an eye on it. Wilbur Cooper inside.
Steal by Williams is no good, and Einstein takes advantage of it.
That's Lavelle Merritt. And another outstanding look inside by Wilbur Cooper.
And Einstein has closed to within 3. They were up by 5 at one point. Grant looking to shoot, partially blocked by Sierra.
Good defense inside.
Ford overthrows Cooper, or Merritt.
Ill-advised pass. Your point guard must control the tempo. And Neville Ford has turned the ball over 3 times in the last couple of minutes, which has really hurt the comeback effort.
This is what Crawford Clark talked about when he said that his team is sometimes impatient, tries too much. That ball will come inbounds to Wheaton, knocked out of bounds by Einstein. Here's Walker. He was open for the jumper, but didn't take it, and Sierra responded quickly.
Nice move by Walker. Great block by Sierra.
Sierra shuts him down there. He's got the chance for a shot here.
And Walker comes right back with the 15-footer.
As Ford took a risk, a gamble there, and lost it.
It's a nice move.
but
Lavelle Merritt, but a bit out of control.
didn't get the basket, and Wheaton comes back. Here's Williams inside, no good, but Grant on the rebound makes a nice move to the opposite side of the basket and puts Wheaton up 43 to 36.
There's that
4 seconds to go in the
Grant.
third quarter. Ford puts the shot up, no good. Wow, a lot of action there in the third quarter, and Wheaton moves out further ahead, 44 to 36. We'll be back.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Namiro, and I'm an intern at MCPS TV. As an intern, I've learned a lot about television production. I've run the cameras, set lights, run audio. I'm getting valuable hands-on training. At MCPS TV, I work with a professional staff and with high school and college interns. We each work a minimum of 12 hours a week, and it's really a lot of fun. If you'd like to be an intern, call Dave Litsky at 279-3141 and discover MCPS TV.
All right, we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. This action-packed game between the Wheaton Knights and the Einstein Titans in Division II play. In the third quarter, Einstein was 5 for 7 in shooting, so they improved their shooting percentage. Wheaton was 7 for 12, which is just slightly below what they shot in the first half. They were on fire in the first half, 60%. And the fourth quarter is underway here.
Bottom line is they made more baskets than Einstein.
Wheaton has a 7. Wheaton had a 7-point lead, now down to 5.
That's Baltimore from 17 feet.
Baltimore hits.
Nothing but net. Full court man-to-man pressure by the Titans. Inside to Grant.
Nice turnaround, but he doesn't get the shot controlled well. Deaton tries to steal, no good, and a foul.
Foul's on Grant.
Neville Ford fouled there, trying to bring the ball out.
And that's the first team foul for Wheaton, so they're in excellent shape foul-wise.
They drop back into their defense, which has been a man-to-man all game. And the Titans have not been able to transition well. Deaton made a beautiful play there to block the backdoor pass to Baltimore, but the ball went off Deaton's back, and Einstein will get the ball inbounds.
Yeah, that time he tipped the pass and it went behind him and hit him in the back. He didn't see it. But excellent defense by Don Deaton.
Muir is back in for Wheaton, and Einstein has brought in Robert Jackson.
Baltimore's heated up offensively. It's currently the leading scorer for Einstein with 15 points.
Jackson with the ball out front, guarded by Boone. Jackson takes a shot from outside, no good.
Not a good shot.
And Williams comes up with the rebound for Wheaton. And I'm not sure that's what Coach Clark wanted from his substitute point guard right off the bat.
Ooh. He hopped that time.
Muir up with the shot.
Strong move. He's a little bit too big and strong. There's no one on the Einstein team that can defend him once he gets up in the air.
Sierra has as much bulk, but not the height, or apparently the jumping ability.
Great defense by Don Deaton.
And Muir, he was in on that too. Einstein gets the ball back. Williams up for the bound, and Wheaton still controlling the boards.
And that time they missed a wide open Don Deaton down under the basket.
Boone. Now Einstein is back into a man-to-man defense. Baltimore is on Deaton. That's a switch from the first half. It was Merritt the first half, and Baltimore succeeds in playing Deaton very nicely there. And
excellent defense by Jason Baltimore.
Einstein will get the ball. Robert Jackson, the new point guard, trying to control play out front for the Titans. Deaton is guarding Baltimore. Good matchup there at both ends.
That's Cooper. Shake and bake. Great pass inside.
No basket, however.
Again, that passing ability of Wilbert Cooper. He can create situations, and he sees the entire floor.
Fred Walker called on that foul. It's a possession call.
Good foul by Wheaton, only their second team foul.
Lavelle Merritt out front.
That's Wilbert Cooper.
Baltimore unable to control the rebound. And that's not what Einstein wants, because they have a height disadvantage.
Exactly.
As it is. So when you get him, you got to grab him.
Down by 7.
Wheaton moves inside to Muir. Good post up, misses the shot. Deaton tries to control the rebound. Muir is called for walking. So Einstein will get the ball back. They're down by 7 points with 5:13 to go in this last quarter. So every possession counts now, for sure, for Einstein. Einstein is 4-5 on the year. Wheaton 3-6.
Baltimore gets free, can't knock the jumper down, but Wilbert Cooper above the crowd.
Gets one of the rare offensive rebounds for Einstein this game. Boone brings it across court. 5-point game now.
That's foul number 4 on Wilbert Cooper as he reaches around Freddie Walker.
A little overly aggressive there.
He's going to stay in the ball game now.
As the old coach used to say, got to play defense with your feet.
Exactly. You have to move your feet. That lateral movement in position is more important than reaching and stealing the basketball.
Wheaton inbounds it. Deaton has it. He goes up against Baltimore. Good defense by Baltimore. And Deaton has not been able to be as productive as the first half. As Baltimore, the shift by Einstein has worked fairly well.
That time, Robert Jackson just watched the basketball. He could have saved that.
Cooper goes out of the ball game. He's a bit in foul trouble.
That's Deaton from 3-point range.
Spencer comes back into the game. Williams goes up with a shot and sinks it.
Nice looking pass by Freddie Walker.
And Wheaton goes back up by 7. Einstein pushes it up the floor quickly. Jackson to Baltimore.
Good defense by Deaton.
Spencer to Merritt, goes in. Wow, but he makes it.
That's a runner by Lavelle Merritt.
Let's throw it up in a prayer. But he brings Einstein to within 5 with 4 minutes to go. Jackson pressuring Boone outside. Muir, turning jumper, misses.
Freddie Walker.
But Walker, nice rebound, brings it back out front. Nice poise there. 5-point lead for Wheaton. They're posting up. Boone again, guarded by Jackson. Einstein has to get that ball back. 3:42. 5 points down. Walker has it inside to Williams. Williams misses the shot. Deaton tries to tip it up. No good. And Baltimore goes up for the rebound. Jackson on the break.
Needs to hold this one up. Not a good shot.
This is it, and Deaton pulls that bound down.
Not a good shot. Very poor shot.
John Deaton went up in the air there. Beautifully timed rebound.
In that situation, that was a 1-on-2 fast break, meaning the offense did not have an advantage. You got your point guard who goes 5'8", challenging 2 ball players.
The Wheaton Knights' Tom Crowell calls a good timeout here. He has coached a good ball game here. He's obviously scouted Einstein well, matched up well, played good defense, and he's called a timeout to plan the strategy for the final 3.5 minutes. And what does Einstein have to do, though, Billy, to catch up here?
Einstein is playing outstanding defense. Their problems are offense. They are not taking good shots. Their point guard is coming down and casting off. Baltimore's got to stay within the team offense. Make 2 or 3 passes, run some picks, try and get the ball inside for an easy shot.
And that problem, as Coach Crawford Clark has said, has been the problem all season. They have this tremendous ability, but they make poor judgments about when to shoot, where to shoot, and who to give the ball to.
Yeah, we see a team where one player is trying to win the ball game. It's a team game, and it takes 5 players working together to be successful.
Neville Ford is back into the ball game, guarding Boone out front. Walker takes it down into the corner, guarded by Spencer.
Okay, Wheaton is in their delay offense. Good steal by David Sierra.
Good hustle there by Sierra as he comes up from the quiet zone. Spencer with it as Einstein tries to get a good shot off here. I'm sure that's what Coach Clark told him. Oh, Lavelle Merritt.
Okay, collects himself. He seemed to be a bit out of control.
Having trouble controlling the ball, but gets the basket. He scored the last two, and it's a 3-point game now. Wheaton is up by 3.
Okay, Wheaton is in their delay offense.
And Wheaton has to keep their cool. They have the lead. Muir has it out front. He's double teamed, and a foul is called. Foul was called on Ford, and then Muir showed some anger about having been crowded.
That's incredible. That time there was a defensive foul called, and that time Muir just moved around and made some contact. That elbow was not intentional.
Well,
that was a foul on the defense, and I hope the referee can make that correction.
Well, he's calling it an elbowing call, and I think he called a technical on it.
That's unfortunate. As you can see, Coach Tommy Kroll and Chucky Johnson, the Wheaton the coaching staff over there, protesting.
It looks like the Einstein player will get a two-shot technical.
It was a definite call before the contact that Muir made with his elbow. There was a call made before that, so we'll see what happens. We'll wait for the clarification.
They're still talking about it. In this close a game, every call like this matters. And we've seen, how many times have we seen games lost, won or lost at the foul line?
Yeah, that time Muir was simply raising his arms to protect himself from being hit. That was not an intentional elbow.
And Ford will go to the line, shooting a technical, a two-shot technical, and just as important, Einstein will get possession of the ball. With a 3-point difference here, you're on the losing end, that could turn things around completely.
Yeah, this could certainly help the Titans down by 3 with 2:36 to play.
Ford makes the first one. He's among the leaders in the county. In fact, he's 4th in the county in assists. The second one, and we have a 1-point game here. Last week we had a real close game between BCC and Whitman pulled out off an upset. Here we've got a 1-point game.
And the ball is going back to Einstein. That was an intentional foul called. It's still, my concern is that there was a whistle before the contact that Muir made. And apparently the officials have disregarded that.
So Einstein has a chance to take the lead here with 2:13 left. And Sierra inside misses the shot, and Whitman has the rebound. Muir went up and tipped it over to Williams in a nice play. Whitman slows it down now and gets control with 1:55 left.
Hey, Wheaton's still in their delay offense. The ball was tipped by Baltimore.
Baltimore has played very good defense this half. He's shut down Deaton.
He certainly has.
Boone out front, guarded closely by Ford. Looks to shoot, moves out of the lane. Williams partially blocked by Lavelle Merritt. He's blocked 3 shots this game that I'm aware of. And with 1:35 left in the game, Einstein down by 1, hopes to take the lead.
And Merritt's one of those guys who gives you 110% at all times. Team ball player, very unselfish.
Ford moves inside. Holds up.
Cooper.
Cooper hits, and Einstein takes the lead with 1:15, and Wheaton calls a timeout. As Coach Tom Crowell wants to talk about it. He still can't get over that technical.
Yeah, this Wheaton club's going to have to regroup. They were in control with possession before that intentional foul call. And Wilbur Cooper just made a very big basket from about 16 feet on the wing, calmly knocking down the jumper. I mentioned at the top of the show that Cooper is probably the best all-around player on the Einstein club. Handles the ball, defends well, rebounds well. and it's certainly their best passer.
Well, we have to determine the star of this ball game, Billy, and it's a tough call in this one.
Tough call, and right now it's still up for grabs.
Because Deaton played a tremendous first half for Wheaton, but he's been shut down the second half. Muir for Wheaton has played a great game.
Strong game, definitely.
All the way through. Baltimore has played very well for Einstein. So has point guard Neville Ford. I'm going to leave this one up to you.
Wilbur Cooper's also been quietly the guy who's gotten his team back in the game with his outstanding passes.
This may have to be a last-second call here.
Well, we can wait.
Minutes to go in the game, about a minute 10. Wheaton has possession. They can again take the lead.
There's Deaton, and he's fouled by Baltimore. And the official called a blocking foul, said Baltimore was moving in on Deaton. But again, that's a good foul because that's only the third team foul. So that means that
Well, they call it a one-on-one in the bonus.
Well, that's their fifth team foul.
1:07 left. Don Deaton, who's been, well, he scored 18 points in this ball game. He's made up for the loss of Brian Simpson. He could sure do a lot to help Wheaton's cause here. 66% free throw shooter. He makes the first one. The guy has really had a hot hand in this game. His shooting percentage has got to be phenomenal.
That's a good-looking shot.
We have a tie ball game, 48-48.
Knees bent, big arch.
Misses the second, but
and Wheaton
gets the ball out of bounds. As Muir was a factor in nearly grabbing that rebound, and it went off an Einstein player. So in an important play here, Wheaton retains possession with a minute 6 left.
Here's Muir, loses
and
it.
A tie ball game, and Einstein steals.
Neville Ford.
Great play by Ford there. 59 seconds. Einstein has the ball. Anybody's ball game at this point. Tie ball game, 48 all.
Look for Wilbur Cooper to attempt to create something.
Cooper trying to look to move it inside. Ford has it. Ford.
Ill-advised pass.
Deaton nearly stole that ball for Wheaton.
Good anticipation that time by Deaton.
Baltimore out front to Ford. Man-to-man from Wheaton has been a tough one all game.
Great pass inside to David Sierra.
Muir lost his man.
Ford.
Muir lost his man. He misread what was happening in the middle.
And Deaton's fouled by Baltimore and will go to the line
Bad
with
foul.
a chance to tie it up with 24 seconds to play.
Baltimore did not need to make that foul.
Exactly. You don't have to steal the ball with a 2-point lead with 24 seconds to play.
There, that old impatience that Crawford Clark described comes up, and Crawford Clark wants a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to put a little bit of pressure on Don Deaton.
Wants to also calm his team down because that kind of a foul just is no good. 2-point lead. Einstein 50, Wheaton 48. And we got another exciting closing to another high school game of the week. I'll tell you, great games here.
There's no lack of effort on the part of any of these kids. It's really good to watch. The guys are out there, they're laying it on the line, giving 100%. And all the games that we've seen, Kelly, have been very, very competitive.
It's hard to call a star player in this game. The number of guys have played well. There's been no pure star. And certainly from a scoring standpoint, I guess you'd have to say Deaton and Baltimore have done it for the two teams. Ford, I think, has helped control the tempo for Einstein to keep them in this game and move them ahead. And Muir has been solid for Wheaton. Well, he lost possession of that last ball, but Wheaton will go to the line here with a chance to tie it. Deaton made 1 of 2 the last time at the line. He has 19 points at this point. He could get to 20 here. 24 seconds left.
Nice touch. Very relaxed.
Nice boys. Good flip of the wrist. And Wheaton is within 1 with 24 seconds left.
Yeah, this guy's form is just about perfect. Excellent rotation, good backspin, nice arc, soft touch.
Misses that one, but Muir gets the bound, goes up, misses the shot. Baltimore.
Looks like he got hit.
Baltimore pulls it off. Einstein has a 1-point lead. They're looking to foul. Boone fouls Ford. with 15 seconds to go, and that's a good foul.
Yeah, good foul. Plenty of time left.
Muir has got to be talking to himself. The second time in a row with a free throw by Deaton missed. He got the rebound. A short shot and misses the shot.
Yeah, he had a little three-footer that rolled off the right side of the rim.
Muir has played an exceptionally good second half. They're talking about
the time on the clock.
Time on the clock,
yeah.
And they're bringing the ball back down.
And the place where they're going to
I guess Wheaton had one to give there.
Okay, only 14 fouls.
They'll look to foul again.
They'll foul him now.
Steal by Williams. A block by Baltimore.
Sensational block by Jason Baltimore.
Great defensive play by both teams there. As Williams intercepted a pass by Einstein, and then Boone blocks an easy shot. Baltimore blocks an easy shot by Boone. Timeout is called as everybody wants to reset their pacemakers.
Yeah, with 8 seconds to play, the Wheaton Knights will inbound the ball, and they'll have a chance to win this thing.
Well, obviously, Tom Crowell is going to have to have a set play to work with only 8 seconds, and you can bet the Titans will pressure that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, we're going to look for the ball to go to Don Deaton at perhaps your first option, or Brian Muir inside. 8 seconds is an awful lot of time to get off a good shot. And if they can get a shot going to the basket, not only do they have the opportunity to score, but the possibility of a foul exists. Baltimore, Ford, and Merritt have all scored in double figures. I'm going to wait, Kelly.
Well, take a good deep breath now as we, with 8 seconds, see how this game turns up. Wheaton has a chance to win it here with this possession.
There's Deaton. He's wide open for the jumper. He takes it, and Deaton knocks it down.
51-50.
Cooper takes one,
and he hits the layup that misses, and Wheaton wins this ball game 52-50. And there's no question now who the star of this ball game is. Don Deaton, and Wheaton is in a mass of human flesh out there, grabbing each other, excited, enthusiastic, because they pulled one out here after a number of close games earlier in the season that made for disappointing losses. They pull one out against Einstein. Einstein has to be terribly disappointed. They fought hard with that great man-to-man, but Wheaton, without Brian Simpson, was able to defeat them 52-50. And we'll be back in just a moment with an interview with the winning coach and the star player. Stay with us.
The pain is there all the time. I never even liked to take an aspirin, but now I have to rely on medication. The thing in the end is that it just is not worth it. I know a lot of people are going to tell you that, but by the time you see this, I may be on my deathbed, or I may be dead. Smoke.
Come on. Okay, we're down here at Einstein.